Guru. Uh, Tomorrow Ekadashi. This Bhagavatam yesterday was telling that Lord Rsabhadeva was incarnation of Vishnu himself, born to Nabhi. I will give the chart again for your immediate benefit. Brahma created Swayambhu, and Swayambhu got three daughters and two sons. The two sons are Uttanapada and Priyavrata. Priyavrata, Uttanapada and his progeny Dhruva, they lived for thousands of years. And then Priyavrata was brought by Brahma to continue uh, the activities of the kingdom. And his son was Agnidra. And then Agnidra's son was Nabhi. Nabhi made a big tapas and got Lord himself, Vishnu himself as his son. So, as I told you, what are the teachings of the Lord Rsabhadeva to his 100 sons? Those teachings are all meant for all of us. Out of great mercy, Swami has given it. I will come to the point. Just like Bhagavad Gita, the same principles are recorded in a simplified way. That will be easy for all of us, even without going to Bhagavad Gita itself. Lord Rsabhadeva, just like any self-realized soul, he's self-sufficient. He doesn't have any desires. He doesn't have to hanky-panky moving around the people to get some kind of benefits. He was not. Most of the people he was unnecessarily engaged in bodily conceptions and create an atmosphere of materialism and ignorant of their self-interest. People, when they are attached too much to the self-interest, materialism, only to satisfy their bodily interest and lustly desires, their energies and time is going. Don't do that, Swami is telling. And it was mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita, a man, a realized soul, a particularly self-realized, who is after doing tapas, he is satisfied with his own self. So whatever comes, he will accept it. But he won't crave for that. It is not there, or whatever it comes, he takes with equanimity both the things. This was mentioned in the chapter 18, 54 sloka. So the point Rishabhadeva was telling, the purpose of life is to find God. So let the energies be used constructively, and I do not like anybody doing any other activity which is not devotional. And so he was telling, I like people who are devotional to me. And he also told, whoever is doing service to the society or kingdom, the citizens, is a service to me. But he placed most of the people are addicted to the samsara, and so much so, it is very difficult for them to come out. How any person can help them if that is so? An element of vairagyam, detachment is required in the person concerned. Then only a master can infuse those qualities to him. Otherwise, nothing can work. A man of sense satisfaction, he will be creating a society of envy, and due to his fighting for those envious features, he creates an unhealthy society and suffering continuously because he is fighting with others for his sense satisfaction, and it will lead to nowhere. Then Swami was telling, adharma and non-devotional activities I don't like. In the sense, people are doing social work, Rotary Club, they go on boasting. What for it is? It is only to boast. You are doing some kind of good work, but with a kind of attachment, and that won't satisfy the God. And he was telling one thing, which was mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita chapter 3rd. I like people, priests who are performing yajna, because yajnas, they are offering food in a Vedic way, and that is acceptable to me, I like it. And they are really feeding me. That is one issue. Then the highly realized Brahmanas means not Brahmins, they are realized souls. The 8 qualities are there, which I will tell it like this. It is mentioned by Rishabhadeva himself. One is, they know Vedas. Vedas means how to live kind of things. Everything was mentioned properly. That is a big subject. Second is control of mind, Sama. Then senses control, Dhamma. Then truthfulness, Satya. Then tapas. Tapas means I don't require any explanation. Know the purpose of life. then tolerance, titisha, what we call it, then study of Veda, I have already covered. Out of mercy, these people preach to others. If you, everybody who knows the knowledge, if he keeps it himself, then how it will be going to the world? So my guru also says the purpose of life is defeated if there is no element of service which has to be given to the society in some way or other to the extent that he can give. The true activities of the man, though he is engaging in the world and gathering all kind of things, he should do all these things unattached. How this is possible? This is possible, Rsabhadeva is telling, if you keep Lord in your mind and do your activities in that particular way. In simple words to say, there should not be any attachment to any kind of things. A man who is deeply attached to the uh, society, family, he cannot do anything because he is so much involved and he may do so many sinful activities also in the process. His energies are completely lost. So that should not be the case for a person who is really trying to improve his purpose of the life. So these are the main issues of the Rsabhadeva, which are mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita also, same thing. Do some good activities, do yajna he was mentioning, be a devotee, be humble, and help the society in some way, and don't have too much attachment. Same is the case, I didn't cover earlier also. The earlier, his father and all those people, though they were having family life, they were not attached to that. They are doing that as a matter of duty, but while doing duty also, with some devotion. Don't do it mechanically. That's all. Om Tassat.